Hey guys, it's me. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I have been talking about for the past few days what it's like to travel to Puerto Rico during these new policies for COVID, and I've got a lot of questions. I'm first going to show you guys what my husband's experience was coming on July 16th, and then what my aunt's experience was coming on July 16th. And then we'll talk a little bit more about it at the end. As my husband is here, he just came in from Puerto Rico on July 16th around 10 p.m. What a lot of people are wondering about how the COVID process is here in Puerto Rico. So going from when you landed to Puerto Rico, San Juan, Puerto Rico airport, how was your experience getting off the plane to going through the processes? How was that?
We landed in, they got us off really nice. They took us off in sections just because they want to, respect the social distancing. Yeah, the social distancing. And then we got off, and I came down, found my family just grabbing their bags and stuff. And then I went over to go to the checklist. They had a line for a checklist to make sure you had filled out the information on the COVID.
So what information did you have? When did you get tested for COVID?
I got tested for work last Friday. And
on
then
the 10th?
On the 10th. And then I also got tested on the 15th just because it said, they want you tested within 72 hours.
Did you receive your results on the 10th?
I received my results for the 10th one, yes.
And did you receive your results for the 15th?
Not yet, no.
Okay, so you came to Puerto Rico without having received your results for the 15th.
Yes.
And for the 10th, you were negative.
Yes.
Okay, so for the 15th, we're still waiting on that.
Yes.
All right, so when you got in line,
negative.
you had your paperwork for when you got tested on the 10th and your pending results for the 15th, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so you went in line, and what did you do?
So standing in line, there was a guy with a clipboard who kept asking people to show him the barcodes. A lot of people didn't understand what the barcodes. He explained it in English and in Spanish. And then anyone, whether they spoke English or Spanish, he walked up to them and walked them through the process. He was very nice. By the time he got to me, I took a screenshot of a
QR code
that I received from my email once I filled out the paperwork of traveling to Puerto Rico, let them know where I'm going to be, how long I'm going to be here.
So how did you get that QR code?
So my wife, beautiful wife right here, this person, sent me a link to this information to fill out before coming to Puerto Rico, and it's just standard information. Who are you? Passport, license plate, license information.
Now, just so you guys know, the name for that form is the declaration form for Puerto Rico. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so I just filled that out. Told them where I was going to be. I was going to stay in this beautiful Airbnb. Just said how long I was going to be here for. Told them my name. Just gave them my passport information, and then it just said, you had three options. The three options were.
And this is on the form, right?
On the form, yeah. It asked you three options. It said, first one, have you taken the COVID test in the last 72 hours? I put yes for the 15th. I just put the name of the place I took it, and I put the number so they can call them. Two, it asks you if they can give you a test while you're there. If they opt out, they may charge you. They may do all this stuff. It says it in bold letters what it exists. And then three, it asks you, would you quarantine until you can get tested while you're in Puerto Rico? So basically your three options are get the test, let them give you the test, or quarantine in Puerto Rico.
Right, so I think that's about it. They scanned your QR code, you went right through, and I
scanned my QR code. They asked me who I was. I gave my information. They asked me my ID. I showed my ID, and then I walked out and hugged my wife.
Awesome! Okay guys, so a lot of people have questions about what does it mean to quarantine in Puerto Rico. The thing is, what our experience has been is that there's not really an explanation about what it's like to quarantine in Puerto Rico. They don't really say. My aunt may have had a different experience. They may have said something different to her. But as far as my experience went and anybody else's that I've talked to so far, they have no understanding really what it means. But I have read one place that they say quarantine or for 14 days or for the length of your stay, whichever is shorter.
The app.
What app?
The app I got sent. The app that I got sent to my phone, or the
right.
The text.
So there was something else that happened to my husband, and it was called the Sarah Alert. Okay, and it was this morning. He just got a text message asking if he was experiencing any of the COVID symptoms, and they listed off a few symptoms. He replied no, and they said thank you. So I think they're checking up on people who come into the island to make sure that they're not experiencing any symptoms. But so far, you know, I mean, we haven't had anybody pop up to see if he's quarantined. Did they tell you to quarantine?
No.
No, so they didn't tell him to quarantine. So I think it's just kind of a symptom checker. So right now we're gonna listen to my aunt's experience. All right, guys, so here's my lovely aunt. She just came in also the same time my husband did, July 16th, around 10 p.m. So what was your experience coming to Puerto Rico once you landed?
So it wasn't that bad. It was okay. We formed ourselves in a long line of people, and they were pretty much just asking us for our declaration form that had to be filled out ahead of time, but some people didn't have it ready. So some people were filling it out there. I had mine ready before because I did it prior to, like, the night before. So pretty much they were just asking for the declaration form. And on there you had to have, you know, your information about if you had your COVID test done before, if you're gonna have it done there, or if you're just gonna quarantine, and where you're staying, and if you have minors with you, and all your personal information.
And what did you put down for that form?
I put down that I had my test done 72 hours prior to flying at Kaiser, and that I did not have my test results yet because they are still pending because there's a backlog in California. So I don't even think they're ready yet. So that's what I put down, and I put that I had a minor with me. I put my daughter's information on there, and I put the information where I was staying, the phone number, and all that good stuff.
Okay, and did you happen to get the Sarah alert this morning?
I did not get any alerts, and they have my contact information, so
this makes us think
maybe I'll get it later. Who
yeah,
knows?
maybe there will be a little bit of a randomization to this whole thing.
Or who knows.
So did they say anything or mention anything about quarantining?
No, it was pretty much just hand them the form. The form has a number, and that's all they want. They just want your form, the number on the form. So they're like, once you tell them the number on the form, they're like, okay, go, bye, see you.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much.
All right, bye.
Okay, guys, so that's about it. I hope it answered all your questions, and maybe hopefully didn't leave you with too many more questions. I know I had a lot of anxiety coming to Puerto Rico before the 16th, so I can only imagine everybody else's anxiety coming after. All I can say is relax, you're fine. Just do what you can with COVID. Be safe, wash your hands, wear a mask, social distance, all the fun stuff. But really, it's so beautiful out here, and we want to protect the island, of course, and the people on the island. So if you're experiencing any symptoms of COVID, maybe stay home. If you're not, and you have some essential stuff to do, or something important to come, the people of Puerto Rico are still welcoming and friendly and everything like that. I don't know what else to say other than be safe. And when you're coming, it's really hot out here.
And bright.
But
beautiful.
And if you guys have any other questions, feel free to leave a comment. I'll try and respond. But I hope this gave you some information. Bye. Oh, and make sure that you subscribe and follow for more of my Puerto Rico vlog, because I've been vlogging. There's some exciting stuff coming in our future, so I hope you guys can stay tuned for that.